See, the for loop is a counter controlled loop. So for loop should be used where you already know how many times you have to repeat. So the difference between while, do while and for loop, there is a difference. See, the word itself is different. While means as long as some condition is true. So it is based on the condition. And for loop means for these many times. Yes, for these many times. So when you know the number of times, then you have to use for loop. So I'll take some small example from daily life. Suppose you have to mix sugar in coffee. How many spoons you should mix? So you will put some spoon of sugar and mix it, and again put it and mix it. This is a repeating procedure, right? Repeating. It will not be, one teaspoon will not be sufficient. So people take more spoons. So how many? One method is you go on putting the sugar and mix it, put the sugar and mix it, as long as it is not sweet enough. So once it is sweet enough, you stop. This is one method. This is using while. While, do this one. Now second method, just you mix 5 teaspoons. In a large cup of coffee, mix 5 teaspoons, right? And it will be sweeter. That's it. So here you have to do it for 5 times. So you know the times, you don't know the times. You have to meet the condition. This is the situation. So I gave you the basic idea. Anyway, well, while using them, we will learn about them. And most frequently used loop is for loop only. So let us study the syntax of for loop. This is how it is written. For, first part is initialization, first part, and then semicolon, then condition, then semicolon, then updation. As I said, it is counter control. So here we will initialize a counter. Usually we will initialize the counter. We give the initial value. Then the condition is checked. And then the body is executed. Then updation is done. Then again condition is checked. So here initialize is done only once. And every time condition is checked and the body is executed. So though we are writing 3 parts here, so the first part is this one, second part is this one, and the body is executed, this is the third one. Then fourth step is updation is done. Then again condition is checked. Then again body is executed. Then again updation is done. This is the 6th, 7th step. Then this condition is checked and then body is executed. So these 3 things will be done repeatedly. So here you can see in the diagram, flow chart is showing the flow of program. First initialization is done, then condition is checked. If the condition is true, process is done, body is executed, and then updation is done. Then again it will go here and again check the condition. So condition is true, process, update, condition is true, process, update. As long as condition is true, once the condition becomes false, it will stop. So condition, process, update, condition, process, update. So this will be repeated. So initialization is done only once. Now I will show you a piece of code here for printing numbers 1 to 10 using for loop. Let us see a piece of code for displaying numbers from 1 to 10 using for loop. Here already I have written the code. This is the first part, that is initialization part. As I said, this will be executed only once and I is initialized with 1. Even you can declare the variables here. So here in the flow chart, I assign 1. This is done before entering into the loop part, right? So this is the initial part. So this is done only once. The next condition is checked. Condition is checked. I is 1, right? 1 is less than 10. Yes. So it will enter inside and print 1. So 1 is printed. So here you can see that if it is true, it will print. Then modify the value of I. So the I value becomes what? 2. So if I print here, so first of all, it will print I and also I plus plus. I is initially 1. Then I becomes 2. Again it goes up and increase the value of I and condition is checked. 2 is less than 10. Yes, again enters inside. Print I is what? 2 now. Then it will become 3. Then after that it checks the condition. It is less than 10. So it will print 3, that is I. Then it goes back here and I plus plus, I becomes 4. Then checks the condition. 4 is less than 10. So it will print 4, then makes 5 and so on. So it will print up to 10. At I equal to 11, it will stop. So the same thing is happening here. Initialization, then condition is checked, printing updation of I, that is I plus plus. then again printing, updation, printing and updation. So this is how for loop works, and I is working as a counter here. I is starting from 1 onwards and it is counting 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. So we know how many times we have to do, so that is 10. Now one more thing, can we write it in other way? Suppose I want to start from 10 and I should continue as long as it is greater than 0. So I want to print the numbers from 10 to 1. So this I should be decremented. Yes. So initialization can be anything and the updation can be anything. Updation doesn't mean plus plus, it can be even minus minus. So now the values will be printed from 10 through 1, that is 10, 9, 8, 7, so on. So it will be decrementing now. Initial value is 10. So this is a decrementing counter loop or a decreasing loop. So for loop you can make it run in either way. You can increase the counting or you can decrease the counting. Either way you can do, that depends on your requirement. So that's all in this video. We have seen 3 types of for loops and simple examples. In the next video I will give a demo of these loops and also I will show you the programs, various programs on loops. And also there are coding exercises for those programs. You do them. If you are unable to do those programs, you can check the solution in the video itself again, right? And it's better if you try it on your own machine. So that's all in this video.